What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG, and we're here today with Jono and his Galaxy deck profile. How are you going today, Jono?
All right.
Oh, solid. How'd you go today? Not great?
Yeah, terrible.
Okay, remember, this is all one take. We don't do two takes here, but take us through your profile.
All right. So first we'll go into the main deck. As the namesake of the deck is, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Dragon. 3 of it, you must. Next is 2 Knights. He's a brick if you draw him in multiples and you really want to search it off a soldier, because then it's guaranteed to resolve. Speaking of soldier, best monster in the deck, Galaxy Soldier.
It's free infinity.
Yes.
Plus more.
There is that, but unlike in the Cyber Dragon deck, this can search the entire deck here. So every Galaxy monster is searchable with Soldier. Next, we go for what people say is a extender, but I believe it's a starter. Galaxy Brave.
Okay, why do you think this one's a starter?
Because there is a Photon that requires a Galaxy on field to be summoned.
Okay.
And
gives you the name.
gives you the name on field to be summoned.
Solid.
The best Photon in the deck, other than the dragon himself, is Orbital.
Soon to be budget.
Maybe. But yeah.
There's no maybe. If it's a maybe, then there's going to be a riot.
Okay. But yeah, Orbital will equip himself from the hand to a Galaxy or Photon, and then send himself from the field to the grave to search for a Galaxy or Photon monster.
I need one of those for ABC.
Good cards. Yes. The best Photon monster to summon, Photon Vanisher. This guy, when he came out, opened up so many combos for the deck.
Okay.
All on his own. This is the one that requires a Galaxy or Photon on field to special summon.
Okay.
Which is why I say Brave is a starter. Because then you reveal this and do full combo.
The Brave becomes a 4, doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
He'll become a 4 because he becomes a level of the monster that's revealed.
Solid.
Another starter, Thrasher. Everyone only knows this card from the deck because he's been in other decks that aren't Galaxy.
Also, I just realized these are all 3 ultis.
Yes.
These used to be so expensive when ABC was good.
It's still expensive now.
Okay. Big yikes.
Yes, they were $34 a copy or something.
That's not horrendous. They were significantly higher from my memory.
Yeah. And then just another cheap extender, Photon Advancer. Control a Photon, special summon. It becomes 2k if you have a Photon on field. Good extenders now. We go for the Parallel Exceed. I'm sorry, there's one common. Don't at me.
You could have gotten away with not saying it because it's in the center. The
Okay.
2 on the side shine.
Alright, oh well. So another extender, Infernoble Renard.
Why do you play this one?
Because there is a combo with Isolde and a Galaxy Equip spell.
Okay, solid.
That this guy can add back. And of course, the Dragoon package monsters. So that's all the monsters. Onto the spells. 3 Galaxy Expedition. If you control level 5 or higher, you can special summon another level 5 or higher from deck. Essentially an extender. This is the equip spell that you send off Isolde to summon the Renard, Galaxy 0.
Yep.
Basically a premature burial for the deck.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Minus the discard. A good quick play to have in the deck because it's an Xyz based one, Xyz import. Because our monsters are ridiculously high, this will always be live when it's really early in the combo for most decks. You target one Xyz monster you control and one monster your opponent controls with less attack or equal attack. Attach that monster to the Xyz monster as material.
Yeah, that's true. That's always what happens.
Yeah. And then because we're a level 8 deck, 3 trade-in, because we need to see our warriors, reinforcement of the army, Red Eyes for the Dragoon, and Reborn because it's a good spell to play and sometimes opens up a lot more combos. And then the 3 traps, Tachyon Transmigration.
Solid.
Control a Galaxy Eyes, negate the chain. Shuffle it into the deck. No more needs to be said.
So, have 40 cards in the main deck?
43.
43, okay. The Dragoon package is the 3.
Yes.
If you don't have Dragoon package, just cut it out and then you're good.
Yeah, pretty much. And then now we move on to the extra deck. A rank 4, Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. While this card's on the field, any monster you control with 2,000 or more attack cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So this essentially gives most of the photons a spiral sleeper, a spiral resort-like protection.
Okay.
Then we move on to the rank 5, Cyber Dragon Nova and Infinity. No need to explain.
Yeah.
The rank 8s that are reactive or negate stuff. Lord and Hope Harbinger.
Monsters and spells?
Yeah, so Lord does monsters, Hope Harbinger does spells. In the combo, depending upon what the matchup is, you can go for one or the other, but 9 times out of 10 I'm going for Lord.
Lord gets an additional effect in this deck, doesn't it?
Yes, so Lord is protected by card effects, or can't be destroyed by card effects if he has a photon as material.
Okay.
And during your opponent's turn, you can search for a galaxy, or you can either add a galaxy or photon card from deck to hand or attach it to him as a material.
Okay, so it gets 2 extra effects for being played in the deck it's supposed to be played in.
Yes, and then the negate effect also becomes a negate and destroy when he detaches a galaxy.
Okay.
All the other rank 8s, Cypher does cheeky shit with Xyz based decks, but also takes monsters. Prime just fucking hits for massive damage. And then the overlay on top, full armor Photon Dragon, yeah, overlay on top of a rank 8 or a Galaxy Eyes, pop a card. If you steal an Xyz with Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon, you can overlay this on top of that because it changes its name.
Okay.
And then Cypher Blade, overlay on top of a rank 8 to detach and pop a card,
Solid.
whereas full armor is just a face-up card. And because we're an Xyz-based deck, Zeus.
I was just about to ask, are you playing Zeus in this list?
Yes. All my monsters are big enough to basically get over most things, but it comes in clutch.
Okay.
It has to. Now onto the links. Verte for the Dragoon. Carrier because he fixes hands that aren't exactly ideal. And Isolde because most of the main deck is Warrior.
With the carrier, can you equip the orbital with it?
Yes.
Okay, and can you use the orbital's effect?
Yes.
Okay, so it just
I
lets
just
you
can't
out of
summon the
it.
orbital.
Okay, yeah.
And then a couple of fusions, Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon, and because we play the Nova, the Mecha buff for the Dogmatica matchups.
Originally, when you got into this extra deck, I was going to ask you if it was like too tight to have an extra Nova and Infinity, but yeah, this is pretty tight in the end.
This is very tight.
But overall, is there anything you would like change in the list at all, like stuff you don't have access to or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
If you're gonna try and play the deck, I'd recommend going this route. It's essentially a combo-based deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid. Well, thank you very much for the profile, Jono.
It's all right. Do
And-
you want to see a combo as well?
Yeah, take us through something.
All right.
If you've got something for us.
All right. So the combo is, if I can get to the monsters, Thrasher plus Vanisher.
Okay.
You can replace Thrasher with Brave. It will do the exact same thing. So what you do, special summon Thrasher.
Yep.
Special summon Vanisher. Activate Vanisher's effect to add to your hand Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. That's in hand.
Yep.
We'll now link 2 into our Isolde effect.
Yep.
It will add a warrior. In this case, we will be adding the Vanisher because he cannot be special summoned anymore. Or he can only be special summoned once per turn. So if you add him off Isolde, you can't special summon him anyway.
Yep.
And Isolde's second effect, we will be sending Galaxy 0 for the level 1, or to summon a level 1 warrior, being the Renard. Renard will then add back the 0. We'll now link 2 again to make Union Carrier. Carrier effect, targeting itself. It will equip Photon Orbital from the deck. Orbital effect, sending itself to the grave to search for a Galaxy or Photon monster. In this case, we are adding Soldier. This is where you activate the Soldier effect, discarding the Dragon. Very important that you discard this. Soldier effect.
I was just about to be like, ooh, free discard. But no, you didn't discard the free discard.
Add the Knight. We're not adding a Soldier.
Okay.
So we will now normal summon the Knight because there's a Galaxy on field. We can normal summon it without tributing. Mandatory effect to drop by 1,000 and target a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in grave to summon.
Okay.
This is where we get our rank 8 of Lord, or if you're versing like a Sky Striker or a heavy spell matchup, you can go for Hope Harbinger instead. And then you activate 0. The only target that you can summon in the grave at this point is the one that you started off with,
Okay.
Thrasher. And or Brave if you started off with Brave. Now your link 2, this is supposed to be over there,
That's all good.
for Verte, and then declare Verte effect.
Free Dragoon.
Yes, make the Dragoon.
Solid. Well, thank you very much for the profile and combo, Jono. But as always, I've been Ben from NolanTCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.